Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project planning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. Today we are going to do the update for Same Pan last year, which was created by the beautiful and such kind-hearted Shelly from Unapologetically Shelly. Please go check out her videos and her channel. It would be so great if you could subscribe to her. She just did a giveaway recently and I'm so excited that I won it, and I will be definitely doing a haul once I get that product. I'm really looking forward to seeing everything that's in it because I did remember when I watched it, but I haven't went back to see because I can't remember everything. So I'm kind of excited. It's kind of like a little surprise for me. So I'm really pumped about that. But please go check out Shelly. She's just so sweet. And a ball of energy. She's a little firecracker, okay? We're going to talk about the Same Pan last year, Project Pan. So it runs from January the 8th, and of course updates go up on the 8th of each month, and it runs until December 8th of 2023. So there is a month off between the December and January. Like if this happens again, there'll be a month off in between. And the hashtag is Same Pan last year PP. Basically, it's just a project to use your neglected items in your collection from like last year or previous, and then you follow the time frame of the prompt. So they're basically they're based around like the events that are happening. So I will just go over, of course, the first couple that I see in front of me, and it goes from January until the end of the year. But because there's a month off, I've included December's already in the beginning of the project. So we started off with New Year's Day, Chinese New Year, Black History Month, Groundhog Day, Valentine's Day, of course, then Christmas or holiday, Boxing Day, birthday items, something like that. So those are the prompts for, of course, the events that happen throughout the year. And I really, really like this project. It's really fun and it really makes me think. So I'm really excited to show you guys what I have. Basically, you set your own goals. So what I've done is I brought in a few. I had, I think, 5 rollouts last month. So this month, I don't think I have anything rolling out, but I am bringing stuff in. So I will talk to you about what I have. I haven't been getting to stuff as much as I wanted, and I don't have anything in front of me. Usually I have stuff right in front of me to grab. Right now I have the time, so I'm doing it really fast. So Black History Month, it was of course for February, the month of February, and that is a bomb product. So from a Black owned beauty brand or makeup brand, and I decided to go with the LYS cream blush in the shade Kindness, which it's a full size one. I cannot believe how generous they are with this. Beautiful size. You can see the color in the pan. Really, really gorgeous. I've used this 3 times already, and I have to go to 5 times. So 2 more times on that one. It shouldn't be too hard. And now that I have it right in the forefront, I have a large drawer in front of me like this, and I keep the stuff over here that I need to grab and work on first. So things get shuffled around in there, but I tend to forget about some things. So it's unfortunate, but I'm working on so many things, so it'll happen. But 2 more uses on that. Then for Groundhog Day, which is February the 2nd. It's a repeat purchase or something you're doomed to pan forever. And I decided to go with my MAC Gold Studio Finish Face Powder. And I originally thought this was a highlight, so I'll show you what it looks like. When you see it on the hand, it kind of looks like really, really glowy. You can see it does have a nice reflection. However, when you blend it out, it's just sort of like a sheen on the skin. So I have been adding some of the MAC powder and some of my Sephora powder to a Kleenex, and then I just dabble and mix everything in together, and that's how I have been using it. So currently I have 6 uses, and I kind of think I'm going to get those 4 really fast. It's something that I've been grabbing towards quite a bit. The next one I have is a holiday Christmas palette, which is the Odin's Eye palette. Now it is way on the bottom of my drawer, so I'm not going to grab everything out. You should see how jam-packed these drawers are with palettes right now. I just cannot right now. So you know what the Christmas Odin's Eye palette looks like. It's the Christmas Eve, the Christmas Eve palette. I'm supposed to use it 3 times. I'm going to use it 2 more times because I've only used it the once. And I thought I would grab it fast. I thought that would be like an easy out for me, but because I've been really enjoying the Enjoy Your Eyeshadows project pan, I haven't been really grabbing palettes that are in projects. So I have to decide whether that's something that I'm going to continue to do moving forward, bringing in palettes. But yeah, so I need to use it 2 more times to roll it out. For the next prompt, which is Women's History Month, which is March, that is a female-owned makeup brand. And for that one, I went with the brand Saint, which was previously Mascara Beauty. And I decided, this is one of their palettes. I think this says mascara on it. This is like an older one before they changed their name to Saint. But I wanted to use these 3 times each. Currently, I have used them 0 because I'm working on other cream products, which it's so sad. It's so sad. And also I'm trying to complete a blush, which I don't think will take me that much longer, honestly. I've been working on it all year last year, and I'm still trying to work on it this year. And I think I'm kind of getting close. So yeah, then I think I'll start grabbing towards everything in my collection instead of just that one thing and like using the closest cream underneath. For the next prompt, it is for spring, and it's a spring palette a spring palette or an item from last spring. So I went with the item from last spring, and I went with the Tower 28 lip gloss in the shade Cashew. And this one is, I just had it. Where am I? Right here. This is where I'm at right here. Right at basically where the T is. That's basically where I'm at. I just want to confirm. Okay, I'm actually right at the top of the O. Right here. So I will mark that. That way I'll be able to see moving forward. I'm just going to let it settle a little. I just put an application on, but I am about right there, roughly. I would say the top of the O. So that's pretty good for 1 month of use when I've been using multiple lip glosses. And I think I could probably have that out in a few months while working on other ones as well. For St. Patrick's Day, which is of course March the 17th, that is just something green and or a leprechaun item, small or pot of gold, etc. So basically something that makes you think of St. Patrick's Day. And for that one, I went with, now I actually dig this palette out because it's kind of on the top, but I went with the Michaela Pot 2 eyeshadow palette with Glamlight. And I want to use this one 3 times. I only need 1 more use. So I'm going to use it tomorrow, and then I'm going to roll it out. It's absolutely stunning. I've really enjoyed using this. It's really pretty. I do have these 2 shades on the outer portion of my eye today to sort of olive up the eyeshadow. The rest is Adept Cosmetics Amunet palette. So I really enjoy Glamlight, all their products. I think they do really good jobs on their collabs and all the stuff that they create. I just thoroughly enjoy the collections. Sometimes the food packaging is a little much for me, but they've kind of killed it in the last couple of releases. So I'm very happy with that brand. So one more use is really not going to be that hard for me. I'll use it tomorrow. The next one is for April Fools. Now, these are the ones that I'm bringing in for the month of April because it is early in March. I'm bringing in always the following months. So in April, I'll bring in May. In May, I'll bring in June, etc. That way I have at least 1 month to work on things. And then, excuse me, April Fools, of course, is April 1st. And that is an item you feel like a fool for buying. I had a lot of options. I had so many options, but the one that I went for is a L'Oreal pressed powder. Now, I think I have it in here. The reason I feel ridiculous for buying this is because I already had a bunch of other powders. I had loose powders. I had like pressed powders. Like, why did I buy these? I bought like 3 of them. I think 3 of them. And I also have a Kat Von D pressed powder, a Patrick Star one size powder, like pressed powder. I'm like, why? It's ridiculous that I just keep hoarding things. So it's going in a project, and I'm going to put it in to complete it. So it'll be in for a while because it's brand spanking new. I don't even think I've had it open yet. Let's see. Have I opened this? No, it's... Oh, hang on. Yep, I have opened it. I think I used it once. You can maybe see the brush strokes in there. I don't know. There's a lot of glare. But anyway, it looks like I used it maybe once. And I think this will match me pretty good right now. So that one is in to complete, which is a lofty goal. But hey, why not? The next one is Easter, April the 9th. And that is a pastel item. Now, I'll show you what I was gonna bring in because... Wait, can I? Oh yeah, it's up here. I was going to bring in the Morphe Pastel palette because I'm going to be using it all month anyways, and I was just going to bring it in for a month. But it's just going to be in my Eyes Project pan because I'm using it with like basically every single palette that I'm using because it's great for the crease for like every color. So I'm not going to bother worrying about how many times I use that. I'm just going to leave it in the Eyes Project pan, something I wanted to pull in on my own. It's, of course, a spoiler. But I decided to bring in another deluxe size sample of a primer. And so I'm bringing in the Smashbox Oil and Shine Control Primer. And because I'm trying to get out all these little deluxe size sample primers in my collection, they've just been sitting there not getting used, and it's a shame. It's absolutely tragic. They're just sitting there. They're going to get old, and I just need them out. And primer I go through relatively quickly, so I feel like because the packaging is like a pastel blue, that's pastel to me. This is a very pastel shade to me, so that's going to go in the project to complete. And then the next one is for Earth Day, which is April the 22nd. And that is an eco-friendly item or clean beauty, etc. And I went with the clean beauty and also recyclable packaging. And this is the Drunk Elephant. It's called Protini Polypeptide Cream. And it's just a little tiny sample. I want to completely use this, obviously. And it just smells like nothing. It doesn't even have a fragrance, and on the bottom it has the, I don't know if you can see that symbol properly, but that's the recyclable symbol, and it on Sephora is a clean beauty brand. So that is going to be used. Hopefully I can get that out ASAP. The next one is National Makeup Day. Whoop whoop. We all love that. That one is April the 26th, and it's any item you want to celebrate. Any single item in any of your makeup collection. And I decided to go with a concealer because I no longer have a concealer in a project. So I'm bringing out my big guns again, which is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW20. I think I can finish this year. I'm fairly confident that I could get this done. And I didn't want to wait any more months or use a bunch of other things. Like I want to get this done. So I'm bringing it in now. So this one I want to complete. These are getting to be lofty goals. I will use it until the end of the project if that's what that means. But it's in. So the next and final item that we're bringing in for April is April Showers Brings May Flowers. And that one is an item related to a flower or flowers in any way kind of thing. And I decided to go with the Mario Badescu Facial Spray in Aloe, Herbs, and Rose Water. So I didn't want to go with anything... like makeup related that had an embossing or anything. I have so much makeup in all kinds of projects right now that I'm kind of tapping out here on stuff. And I also have things I really want to complete. And until those things are done, everything's sitting. So I didn't want to bring in another eyeshadow palette or a blush or whatever. So I thought Rose Water would be the perfect opportunity to get one of these out. I am not a fan of these sprays. I bought a whole bunch of them as a set of 5 at the end of the year in 2022 because there was like a kit of them, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. This is much cheaper than if I get the MAC Fix Plus. And then I was like, why in the hell did I buy this? This is such a waste of money. I don't even want to use them. They don't smell that great. I'm not enjoying. So I'm going to use them before my skincare routine, just spritz them to refresh or throughout the day, stuff like that. I want this out of my collection. So yeah, that one will be into complete. So that is everything. Again, please go ahead and check out Shelly from Unapologetically Shelly and tell her that Jen from Project Beauty sent you. And don't forget to like and subscribe the video if you liked it. I would really appreciate that. It helps on my channel. If you feel so inclined, I would love to just have a red heart emoji in the comments. It's just so nice to see hearts or sunshine or flowers, all those things. But I think a red heart for this one would be really fun. I don't know. I'm just feeling the red heart today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.